Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Leukemia Tape, so-called because I'm in the hospital getting chemotherapy for acute leukemia. Today I want to talk about prophecy, sort of. Let's start with this verse, 1 Samuel 3:19. It says, "Thus Samuel grew, and the Lord was with him, and let none of his words fall to the ground." This is talking about the prophet Samuel. And I want you to notice that it says, "The Lord let none of his words fall to the ground." It doesn't say that Samuel always heard the word of the Lord. It says the Lord let none of his words fall to the ground. What this says to me is that God backed Samuel up. Even if Samuel had gotten off, because he had earned the Lord's trust, because he was trying to hear the word of the Lord, because he was a prophet, because God was with him, that even if he'd been off a bit, God backed up his words. This man's words are never going to fall to the ground because I am with him. Don't speak against this man. That's my picture of Samuel. I want to read you another verse that goes with it. It's from Isaiah chapter 44. Now I'm reading from the New American Standard Version. "Thus says the Lord, your Redeemer, and the one who formed you from the womb. I, the Lord, am the maker of all things, causing the omens of boasters to fail, making fools out of diviners, causing wise men to draw back and turning their knowledge into foolishness, confirming the word of his servant, and performing the purpose of his messengers." Again, this is a statement not that everything it doesn't say that the Lord will make sure that his servant hears everything exactly right. It says he will confirm the word of his servant and perform the purpose of his messengers. And to me, this is another statement that there are people that the Lord is with. He will back up what they say. And for us who are New Testament believers, that means being part of the church, because the church is the pillar and the support of the truth. And we should be judged by the church. Those who claim to be prophets should be judged by the church. There is a place of gaining trust with God. You do not want to be among the boasters whose omens are being caused to fail by God, or among the diviners who are being made into fools, or the wise men that God opposes. You want to be a humble servant of God. But if you walk with God, you can reach a place where your concern is not that you perfectly hear God all the time, but that you walk with God in such a way that he is close to you, that he is your friend, and that he backs you up even when you're not perfect. Thank you for joining me for another one of the Leukemia Tape.